What's going on, you guys? Welcome to Beyond the Biomarkers. Fire it up. What's up, y'all? I'm your host, Kerri Rachelle, Doctor of Integrative Medicine candidate, registered dietitian, functional medicine practitioner, expert witness, and yoga teacher with a gift of psychic medical intuition. I've dedicated my career to uncovering the root causes of symptoms and diseases, pushing beyond conventional pathways to health. In each episode, we dive into the hard data of health metrics and pair it with the subtle whispers of your soul. This podcast is your toolkit for transforming health and embracing happiness. Together, we explore rigorous medical research, decode the messages our bodies send us, and dive into our emotional landscapes. We're connecting the dots between nutrition, environment, and emotional health, blending scientific facts with intuitive wisdom to empower you with the knowledge to live your best life. Hey, thanks so much for being here. It is episode number 1 of Beyond the Biomarkers. Today we're talking all about the convergence of science and intuition in healing. But before we take off, I have some exciting news to share. We're having a competition featuring some truly stunning high-value swag bags. To enter, simply head over to iTunes, leave a rating, and write a review for this podcast. I'll be selecting 10 reviews, and the lucky winners will receive a swag bag delivered straight to their doorstep. Oh, and one more piece of house cleaning before the meat of today's episode. In today's episode of Beyond the Biomarkers, we are thrilled to offer you an exclusive freebie to jumpstart your journey to optimal health. Dive into our 2-week challenge, which is focused on empowering your gut health, the cornerstone to wellness. This guide is brimming with mouth-watering recipes and a meticulously planned challenge focused on enriching your gut health, the pillar to your overall wellness. It's all about fostering habits that nourish your body, ensuring every meal brings you closer to the vibrant health you deserve. Head on over to kerrirachelle.com/challenge. The link for that is in the show notes. So without further ado, welcome to this special episode where we blend the mystique of intuitive wisdom with the undeniable facts of medical science. Today, we're tackling a big question. What is science? People often view science as purely empirical and data-driven. However, today, I'm going to challenge you to keep this question in mind as we unravel the threads of conventional and unconventional wisdom, bridging the gap between what we know and what we feel. This blend has not only changed my patients' lives, but also holds the potential to significantly change your own path to wellness. Whether you're listening today because you're navigating health challenges on your own, or you're seeking professional guidance, or you're trying to find answers, or you're listening for a family member or a friend, or maybe you think you're a little bit psychic or medical intuitive too, the ultimate goal remains the same: to live optimally, embracing happiness and fulfillment along the most efficient and streamlined route possible. Today, my aim for you is to really get to know me, understand what I do and how I have fine-tuned it, and to open your eyes to this transformative power of combining rigorous scientific approaches with the ethereal realm of intuition in your own life. Before we take off, full tilt, no, what do the kids say? Full send it? All right, my son's going to be like, Mom, you should have edited that out. All right, so before we take off, I'm going to be talking a lot about the mystical, a lot about what we don't know, and I want you to know this is coming from a person who does hold a medical license, and I have rigorous training in nutrition, metabolism, integrative medicine, and more. My experience has equipped me with the ability to analyze and apply complex medical and nutritional concepts with real-world health challenges. I've journeyed through Virginia Tech, James Madison University, and the University of Virginia Medical School. My approach combines the power of evidence-based interventions, these so-called scientific foundations, with the ethereal realm of intuition. So now that that's out of the way, what is science, right? I want to start with this fundamental question, and I want you to think about it. What is science? Often we think of it merely as a collection of facts, experiments, and evidence. And let's expand and challenge our current thinking about science today. Is science truly just the cold, hard facts? Science in our everyday lives isn't confined to laboratories and textbooks, right? It's about the choices we make every day that impact our health, our happiness, and our overall well-being. It's about seeking moments of understanding amidst the complexity of life. When we talk about health and wellness, what is science becomes a question of how we listen to our bodies, honor our needs, and make decisions that resonate with our deepest truths. Our mental, our emotional, our psychic well-being, they're all intimately connected to our physical health. When we're out of sync with our authentic selves, our bodies don't just suffer silently, they communicate, sometimes in whispers and at other times in desperate shouts. Science then would be about decoding these messages, understanding them in the context of our lives, and responding in ways that bring us back to balance. True alignment with ourself requires introspection and occasionally facing uncomfortable truths. It might mean adopting lifestyle changes that defy mainstream norms but are vital for our personal well-being. It might mean distancing distancing ourselves from relationships or environments that deplete our energies, despite external pressures to maybe conform, right? So this path towards authentic happiness and health is deeply personal and often requires navigating through layers of societal expectations and also personal fears. The transformative power of aligning with our true self is profound. Stress is decreased, inflammation is reduced, and our bodies heal more efficiently. And is there science to back that up? Are there studies to back that up? Probably. I don't know. I didn't look today. But it's all true. Science is more than empirical studies and experiments. It's about making choices that nurture our highest good, tuning into the intuitive wisdom that steers us towards health, and embracing the entirety of our being, our full being. Remember, achieving happiness isn't merely an end goal, it's a crucial element of living a healthy, fulfilling life. Let's stop for a second. Let's consider how you define science in your own life. Is it following a doctor's prescription or choosing to meditate based on a gut feeling or maybe a reaction? Each of those is an act of science. It's rooted in personal experience and it's just as valid as data. Every step we take towards understanding our health, be it through a lab test or by noting how certain foods affect our mood, is an act of engaging with science. So, here's a question. What is science? Is it just hard facts, charts and graphs, statistically significant results, or could it also be the personal journey of discovery through your own body's wisdom? Continue to keep this in the back of your minds today as we explore the following topics. We're going to dive into functional medicine, what that is, and psychic abilities, and how to do it, and how to tune it in. So let's talk about the broader landscape of our discussion to a more specific territory. Let's start with functional medicine and examine how this innovative approach reshapes our understanding of health and healing. This concept might be new to some of you, or it might be something you've heard floating around but aren't quite sure what it fully entails yet. So functional medicine isn't just this trendy new buzzword. It's a radical shift in how we view and treat illness. Functional medicine applies scientific principles to understand and treat the underlying causes of disease, emphasizing the rigorous, the evidence-based approach to holistic health. And now I know there's chatter out there labeling functional medicine as a pseudoscience, but let's get real. In what universe does prioritizing diet and lifestyle changes over popping pills count as pseudoscience? The reality is that conventional medicine, particularly when dealing with chronic conditions, frequently becomes fixated on managing symptoms rather than fostering comprehensive healing. In contrast, functional medicine looks deeper, aiming to identify and address the underlying causes of illness. So going back to that main question, what is science? Is it slapping on a medication for a quick fix to treat a symptom as our conventional approach to disease management or chronic conditions would have it? Or would science embrace an approach that integrates diverse medical practices and philosophies, offering a more complete framework to support and enhance your health journey? All right, if you guys hear noises in the back, I do live with people. I have 2 poodles, I got 2 cats, and I have a 16-year-old who just got his permit yesterday. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there might be a little background noise. It's okay. I live with people. So let's talk about functional medicine. It is like peeling back the layers of an onion. Each layer represents different aspects of our health. Diet, lifestyle, genetics, environmental exposures even. We don't just address the symptoms on the surface in functional medicine. We dig deeper to find the underlying causes. This comprehensive approach helps us see the body as an interconnected system where each part affects the whole. It's about treating the body, the mind, and the spirit as a single entity, not just each alone or each set of symptoms. So why is this important? Because addressing only the symptoms is like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It's a temporary fix that doesn't solve the underlying problem. Chronic diseases like diabetes or heart disease or autoimmune disorders, they often stem from imbalances that can be corrected through this holistic approach. I've reversed diabetes in multiple patients. It is possible. Functional medicine does that, and it strives to understand and treat those root causes, integrating the best of conventional medicine with the effective alternative therapies. And everyone can benefit from this approach. Whether you're dealing with a chronic condition or simply aiming to optimize your health, functional medicine offers a personalized pathway to wellness. It utilizes cutting-edge diagnostic tools and detailed assessments, allowing for tailored interventions. This means looking at your unique genetic makeup, your lifestyle habits, your stress levels, and even your emotional health to devise a treatment plan that is uniquely suited to you. In functional medicine, every aspect of your life is considered to craft a comprehensive health strategy, from in-depth hormone mapping to assessing nutritional needs and environmental exposures. A complete picture of your health is gathered. This information guides interventions, helping you not just manage, but potentially reverse these chronic conditions. But with me, this is the fun part, I use my psychic medical abilities to tune into what's going on. So we'll only order like a test or 2 if you want them to validate my findings. It's kind of like a shortcut. And the true beauty of functional medicine is that it aims to enhance your overall health, enabling you to achieve lasting wellness and essentially graduate from not feeling well. You get to move on in health, not continually be sucked into endless visits to pharmacies to pick up your symptom management pill that you have to take every day. So, what is science, right? In functional medicine, science is more than just data and experiments. It's a dynamic pursuit of truth through understanding complex systems and addressing them holistically. It's about transforming how we view and treat illness, not just in the clinic, but in our everyday lives. Think of science not only as a path to knowledge, but also as a bridge to better health and a deeper connection with ourselves. Okay, let's digress for just a moment. I want you to have an analogy in your mind to truly, really grasp this for your own understanding. So imagine wearing a pair of glasses and they've got a smudge on the lens and you're squinting to see clearly. Perhaps you even resort to taking an ibuprofen or something for pain relievers because your eyes are hurting from the strain. But the real remedy isn't more ibuprofen. It's simply cleaning the smudge from your glasses. This same approach mirrors the philosophy of functional medicine. The goal isn't to mask the symptoms with drugs, but to identify and tackle the root cause. By cleaning the lens, you regain clear vision without relying on any artificial aids. And this is what functional medicine does. It's a clear demonstration of how a holistic approach can redefine our understanding of what science is capable of achieving. So, How does this expanded view of science reflect in other unconventional forms of knowledge, such as psychic medical intuition? Let's dive deeper. This seeing clearly metaphor not only highlights the essence of functional medicine, but also casts light on my unique ability, the psychic medical intuition. I invite you to ponder once more, what is science? True science to me is not limited to what can be physically measured or observed. It also embraces knowledge from beyond our current understanding. My ability to receive intuitive downloads, it's also known as clear cognizance, allows me to access deep insights into health mysteries that traditional methods will often overlook. Integrating this with my solid scientific background challenges the conventional boundaries of science and opens doors to new realms of healing. How does psychic medical intuition find its place in the structured world of healthcare? Well, it serves as a vital complement, enhancing our capacity to see the unseen and know the unknown. I'm not the only person capable of doing this, okay? I want you to know that. You can train yourself to do this too. In fact, I believe everyone has a psychic intuitive gift. It's just learning how to tune into it, how to strengthen it. Stick with me and I'll teach you how to do it. It involves seeing with the mind and the soul, not just the eyes, leveraging psychic insights to reveal hidden truths. This approach transforms lives, not merely by addressing symptoms, but by attuning to the subtle messages the body communicates, whispers that have often been ignored or misunderstood. This distinctive and effective method has swiftly resolved so many complex diagnoses of my patients that have confused their specialists for years. It provides reassurance to all of those patients that their struggles are not just figments of their imagination. It's not just all in their head, but it's real, tangible issues awaiting resolution. And this is where the rubber meets the road. In this intersection where intuitive instincts meet rigorous science, a deeper understanding emerges, offering personalized roadmaps to wellness. This podcast is dedicated to decoding the whispers and sometimes the screams of our bodies, diving into the mysteries of health that often escape attention. Remember, we are peeling back layers here, connecting the dots between nutrition, our feelings, and subtle bodily cues. It's about tuning in, getting curious, and having the courage to deeply listen, truly understanding what your body is trying to communicate, aligning with your deepest desires, because that will keep us the healthiest. And then on top of that, challenging the norms of conventional expectations. By doing so, we look into the root causes, achieving a holistic healing that is transformative, creating a lifestyle of sustained health and happiness. Consider the last time you felt unwell. Or maybe it's right now. Maybe you have something nagging you, but it's not enough to go to the doctor about. Thank goodness you're tuning in. Because why do we ignore things? Why don't we just choose to operate at 100% every day? So considering the last time you felt unwell, did you immediately reach for medication, or did you stop to consider what possibly could be the deeper causes? Now, I'm not talking about like your common cold that you're getting here, right? But I'm talking things like stress or reactions from food, diet, understanding and addressing the root causes of our ailments rather than just the symptoms is the essence of true scientific inquiry in health. It's about asking why rather than just what. And that's so important that I want to repeat it again. It's about asking why rather than just what. Embracing your inner voice while seeking scientific validation not only broadens the spectrum of understanding, but also empowers a more complete approach to health. I'm going to give you some tips. Here's how to start, okay? Number one, you ready? Listen to your body. Our body will communicate through a language of symptoms and sensations. So if you start by paying close attention to what feels off or persistent, you'll start to get a clue. You'll start tuning in. Is your body whispering or shouting? These are all messages that need your attention. These signals are the first notes in understanding the deeper tune of your health and happiness. Number two, Evaluate your own current practices. Take a really close look at your daily routines. What are you eating every day? A lot of us can think, and I even do this sometimes, like we can think, oh, I follow the 80-20% rule. Like I eat 80% healthy all the time. Keep track of that. Like actually see if you are really doing that. 80% of the time, so if you do the math on that, and we're talking about 30 days, that's 6 days not healthy, all right? If that's the wrong math, I just did that in my head. So if that's the wrong math, definitely make a comment. Tell me that's the wrong math. That's cool. I can be wrong. Not often, but yeah. If you know me, you know I'm joking. But anyway, or not. Maybe you're going, no, she's not. Okay. Should I edit this out too? No, we're going to keep it. So let's get back on track. What are you eating every day? How much are you sleeping? Assess your stress levels and the health of your relationships. Do you include self-care and joy in your daily life? Are you at least doing it once a week? It's crucial to be conscious about creating a life you don't need to escape from. Number 3, listen to your inner yes and no. Become more attuned to the signals your body sends you. What things in your life feel right? A yes. What feels wrong? A no. This step is about trusting your intuition and using it as a guide. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. Stop saying yes when it's an obvious no. Number 4, trust your gut. Your gut feelings are a powerful indicator of what's beneficial or harmful in your life. Sometimes we don't want to acknowledge this. We don't like what our gut is telling us. Oh, it's the worst, really. But listening to your gut can guide you. It guides you in making healthier choices and in navigating complex decisions. If something feels off, your intuition can be a powerful tool in identifying what might not be immediately apparent. It might just be pointing you towards what's been missed. Number 5, align with respectful professionals. Now, this dives into healthcare decisions here. Seek out healthcare providers who honor the balance between medical science and your personal insights. There's a study out there that says that physicians will let you speak, and this is in general, all right? This is not all physicians. I don't want to put them in a box, but this is a study that showed most physicians, on average, let their patients speak for 12 seconds before they're interrupted. So choose professionals who are receptive to holistic approaches and who value you as a whole person, not just as a set of symptoms. Choose a professional who doesn't easily get offended, one who doesn't mind you stepping on their toes a little bit when it comes to your own health, because you know you best. It's crucial that your healthcare team listens intently, validates your feelings, and incorporates your viewpoints into your health strategy. Number 6, reflect and adjust. View your health as your happiness and as an ongoing journey. Regular reflection on what's working and what isn't allows you to make necessary adjustments. This continuous process is key to growth and improved well-being. Remember, nothing is truly a failure. We often base our dreams and opinions on past experiences simply because that's all we know. However, as we gain new experiences, we evolve, shifting our perspectives and crafting better dreams. This evolution redefines what success looks like. Here on Beyond the Biomarkers, we embrace this continuous transformation. We dive into rigorous science and blend it with the powerful and tangible force of our intuition. Our bodies are always communicating with us, whispering secrets about our health. Learning how to interpret these signals can be as scientific as any blood test, forming a deep, holistic dialogue between our inner wisdom and the advancements in medical science. By valuing both, you pave the way for a journey that's both personal and universal, tailored and transformative. As you reflect on today's discussion, consider how you can apply these insights into your own life. Be bold in the pursuit of science and wellness, and remember that the journey to health is a dynamic interplay of listening, adapting, and evolving. If you want assistance on your journey, I have a few ways you can do this with me. The first is through my self-paced signature program. Or if you want more personalized support, I do take a handful of one-on-one clients for high-level deep diving over several months, which offers a psychic, medical, intuitive reading and support through nutrition and functional medicine. If you're intrigued by what we've discussed today, hit subscribe, leave a review, and share your thoughts. If you have questions about your health or are curious about functional medicine, please reach out. And don't forget about our exciting competition for those gorgeous swag bags. I'm clapping because they're so awesome. They're so pretty. I got some really cool stuff in them. Head over to iTunes, leave a rating, and share your thoughts in a review. And it's your chance to win one of these fabulous prizes and join in our community's conversation on wellness. Tune in next week as we tackle the 2 most critical aspects of wellness. It's going to be good. This episode is going to be your guide into making informed choices that profoundly impact your health and happiness. As we wrap up today's exploration into the essence of science, I invite you to keep questioning, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep listening to both the hard facts and the soft whispers of your body. What is science, if not a tool to better understand our world and ourselves? Science is the relentless pursuit of truth. This truth isn't static. It evolves as we deepen our understanding of the world and ourselves.